This learning module will include aspects related to online course navigation. The learning objectives include being aware that uploading course material is one of the last tasks for conquering the content, placing all components of one module on a single page to provide clarity for student navigation, and identifying the next steps for proceeding with an online or a web-based course. So we've gone through the process of outlining how our course should look. We've prepared our course and we've prepared a roadmap for our students through the learning guides and things of that nature. So now we're going to look at the course navigation elements and ways that we can improve our courses and make navigation easier for students. It's important to know that it's very helpful for students if they are able to navigate to all components of one learning module from one page in the course. All navigation pertaining to Module 1 will originate from one page in the course. This is accomplished to alleviate students from searching the management system for various buttons. You can always categorize videos under one button or assignments under a particular button, but students should always be able to complete a unit under one module. During each semester of your online course, you should keep a record of the things that need attention in your course prior to the next time it's being taught. It is easier to note modifications along the way rather than relying on your memory after the course has ended. You can update your course under the following categories as exercised by Smith. First, he states that you should have a category for frequently asked questions. You should keep a list of these questions for your course in a way to reduce your time on task, yet still provide answers to students' questions. This will become a breathing document. You will most likely integrate new information each year. As issues arise during the semester, it will be convenient if you compile them in one file. As you record each issue, you should also record your revision consideration. Keeping this document intact will allow for easier future revisions. As instructors, we should always accept student suggestions as an opportunity to improve our courses. Be sure to allow students to grant feedback throughout the semester in an informal manner, but also ensure that midterm and final evaluations are incorporated into your classes. Asking for feedback demonstrates your respect for students. Please realize that students are the best critics because they are actually completing the course from a student's perspective, and they may be in a position to shed light in ways that you as an instructor may never have realized. Blogging and journaling is also suggested by Smith and has served as a valuable tool for me. I have been able to record my observations, successes, and failures of developing and delivering content in a web-based fashion. These notes allow me to avoid similar pitfalls in the future. Finally, Smith suggests that link rotting should be managed. Link rotting refers to the deterioration of web links. It's nothing more frustrating for students to be directed to a web link for information gathering and to have that web link not activate properly. It defeats the purpose of constructing good design if the resources are malfunctioning. Be sure to develop a system for checking links periodically. So let's take a further look at some of the items that you'll be documenting throughout the course semester so that you can make revisions for the future semesters to come. Be sure that you're looking at concepts that were difficult or tests or assignment questions that caused difficulty for your students. Make sure that all of your information is clear up front so that students are aware of their expectations so that they can be successful in your class environment. Also ensure that your discussion questions are clear, and if students were having difficulty responding to discussion questions, this is something that you'll identify as a task for future revision. Take a look at assignments that need more explicit instructions or alterations. Sometimes it's just something as simple as changing the wording and also including an assignment rubric so that students know up front what the expectations of that assignment is. They can be more successful if they are aware in the beginning of what you expect from them as an instructor. Be mindful of quiz questions that may have poor wording, or also quiz questions that don't link directly to the content in that learning module. So if you're using questions that are downloaded from the publisher's website, just make sure that you're filtering those questions to ensure that they correlate with the information that you're trying to test the students on during that learning module. Ensure that you're providing students with feedback on their projects and assignment in order to encourage their further edification of that information. Provide updates for presentations, and also make sure that you're providing updates on content within your course environment that relates to current trends relative to your individual teaching field.